This the blog that might get me in trouble. Or people gonna be mad at me. But I ain't saying no names. I ain't with that. And this ain't about putting out my channel. I told you it's not about putting out bad energy, negative vibes. I talk about the things I love, battle rap. Um, I'll talk to people that I have love for in my Unheard Voices podcast. Again, that's for entrepreneurs, young black entrepreneurs that are trying to expand their brand, their business, and they have a story behind that. My podcast is to give you a voice that hasn't been heard before, a story behind that. So when you do have your business and everything, people know you. People love McDonald's, but we love Fred's too. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's a difference. You feel me? Um, so I don't really talk about negativity or whatever like that. I've had a couple blogs on my channel talk about real life things that I'm going through. Life is funny, yo. I kind of touched on it earlier in my little live, but I really wanted to like go in deeper detail how I felt. Like I feel like in life, people would do you any kind of way to get by. People don't have any type of consideration for others nowadays, man. We're in different times. I feel like us as black folks, we were already programmed to dislike each other, to hate on each other. Because we were snatched from our country, our homeland, and brought to another country and was given a heritage. Black folks in America don't have no real heritage. Our heritage is slavery. That's it. So it's like, and with the slave situation, who are we giving up by? Our own folks. So our first lesson, our ancestors' first lesson ever in America was that we was given up by our own folks. Because we had kingdoms, we had empires. Will nobody be able to just come and just take all of our peoples like that without having the help of our own people? So that's the first thing. I feel like black melanin people from other countries, Jamaica, parts of Africa, South Africa and all that, and Africa, the whole continent, Belizeans, Trinidadians, Honduras, like you got melanin in the Hispanics. But the reason why I'm saying is that when they're even when they come to America, they are still together with their heritage. They support their heritage. They celebrate their heritage. They stick together. I've seen two Hispanics that don't. Quick sidebar story. I remember driving down Hawthorne Boulevard one day on my way to pick up my girl from work, and I got hit in the back by a Hispanic. And it's right in between Century Boulevard and like by Lennox, in between them streets. So you know how over there, right where all the little taco stands at, gang, you know what I'm saying? So the person, it was me and my brother in the car. We pulled into this little parking lot where a little taco stand is. And we looking at it, and we hop. I'm glad he didn't drive off. Usually I get drove off on, but he didn't. And we looking at it, and he like, well, I could take it to my folks' house. I'm like, nah, bro, just give me the bread right now. You know how we be. We like, we want that bread right now. So I'm like, okay, for sure. So, you know what I'm saying? He did have it on. We like, man, you got to give up something out of nowhere. It's like, so we can start getting surrounded. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can see that, oh, it's an accident, whatever like that. But they checking to make sure that we ain't stressing no boy. Like, they don't even know this dude. And they like, and to be funny, these guys all together, people that didn't even know him, helped him put together like $400 to give to me for him hitting me in the back. I say that to say is that if it was vice versa, it was black, like we sitting there looking, laugh or whatever. We're not gonna come out of our pockets to help another man, another black man. That's not even like, and if we do that, we're considered, damn, you're a nice person, and we're considered woke, open, we're down for our people. But like in other races, other cultures, it's considered normal. Like African blacks from out that's not in this country. Just imagine this other. You could give a group of people from that are not from America, black people from not from America, a loaf of bread. You be 30 people, a loaf of bread, and they will split all that bread, and everybody would eat. Everybody would eat. Now you give a group of 30 people in America that same loaf of bread, niggas go eat. But if you don't let me get a hold of the bigger portion of the bread, and I don't know you like that, don't fuck with you like that. I'm gonna get the bread. I'm gonna make sure I get the bread to the motherfuckers that I know first, and luckily you might get some. And like, just know that life ain't meant to be like that. But we're like this out here. Quick side. So, with that being said, we do each other wrong, y'all. Like, we're not humble enough to even be thankful for the things that people do for us. I got people that are mad at me today for shit they did to me. That's a plain example of inconsideration. Like, people will get mad at you for being mad at them. Never consider why you're mad at them. And that's just crazy to me. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect, whatever like that. I know I'm not. I am who I am. But what I will say is that I am who I am. I'm comfortable with that. So with that being said, is that if I do something to you and you come and tell me that, hey, I don't like the fact that you did that. Me personally, I'm gonna sit back and think like, damn, what did I do? Oh, I did that. Oh, I did do that. Now, people get it twisted. They think that just because you admit to something you did, that you admit to the intentions of what they may think that you did it for. Like, they may think like, oh, you did it for this reason, that reason. And you didn't. And I think that's what a lot of us argue. We argue the attention, not the actual action. We argue the attention, the intentions, not the action. So, I put my foot on your couch. You say, hey, put your foot on my couch, man. What's up with you? Oh, my bad. My leg was just hurting probably. My back was probably hurting. I just needed to kick up. I know that I did that, though. So instead of just being like, dang, man, it's just a couch. Why you tripping? Da, 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 da. You could do that at my house. I wouldn't care if you did that at my house. Instead of doing all that, so I know that I did that, I'm like, oh, my bad, bro. Put my foot down. Now, if depending on how that person tells you to put his foot down, it's depending on how, if you're going to argue the intentions or the action. When that person gives you the feeling that kind of like rude to you, you feel like in their head, they might even thinking like you did it because you're rude. This nigga ain't got no home training. Oh, he just think that he could just put his foot over my couch like I ain't nobody. That's them thinking their intentions. So now you're arguing, man, they do it like that. It ain't like that. I ain't whoop whoop. And they're arguing that. Y'all both arguing, going back and forth. But at the end of the day, the action is that you actually did it. And if one person, my mom always said, it takes two people to argue. One shut up, the other one will. Or they're going to be arguing with themselves. So Goes back to that word, the A word I said earlier, accountability. If us as grown-ups, not black folks, us as grown-ups start taking accountability for the things that you do, forget forget the intentions, because nobody would never know your true intentions. Like like people who say I don't put when I do charity and stuff like that online because I, you know what I'm saying, I do it for the, I do it for woo woo woo. I look at shit differently. I feel like, then so if that's the reason why you don't do it, then why are you telling us this? Why are you telling me that you don't put charity when I do charity work online? Because I don't want nobody to it ain't about that, it's about what I'm doing. So if so, shut up. I don't need you telling me that you did it, because you're still telling me that you did it. And the fact that I didn't see it lets me think that you're trying to get, or other people may think you're trying to get clout for something that you maybe didn't do, even if you really did it. You also could be putting it online, showing people what you did, just out the simple of your heart. You just want to maybe remember it. You want to just have it documented that you did something like this, and then you're proud of it. And people would think your intentions was to get fame and whatever like that, not even worrying that the actual action of it is that you did it. In both situations, it don't really matter their intentions. You could be like, oh, I don't put it online because I want to, what I'm saying, do it on my own. And in real life, you actually did it. That's what really counts. The actions of what happened, not the intentions of what happened. Intentions, because we'll be arguing our intentions every day. Nobody, it's unless they really know you and believe you, man. People, it's hard to get people to think something different. Think something different, or what they, what I'm saying, how they feel. And they always like, people gonna be like, man. And I have to learn that. I'm something I'm learning still. Now I believe that, I believe in arguments. Don't get me wrong. I believe in an argument. I also believe in the argument because I believe in the resolution to an argument. I don't believe in just letting shit go and just sweep it under the rug because it's gonna come up later. So I believe in arguing to get it established, or what I'm saying, let me know how you feel, let me know how I feel. Now people think arguing is always yelling. A debate, however you want. I just want to know how you feel. And tell you, then I can tell you how I feel, and then you tell me how you feel about how I feel, and I tell you how I feel about how you feel. Period. But you gotta listen. You know what I mean? When everybody's just rambling on and talk, it's hard. But I know I kind of went off, off the board because I really just still didn't want to like go negative with this blog, but just know that it's a lot of people, and I'm talking to, that I helped out and I did good for. Did right by you. That y'all really, what I'm saying, y'all just stabbed me. But I had one person stab me in the back. They know who they are. But besides that, y'all just stabbed me in the back, but y'all were just so ungrateful. And sometimes I'd rather you stab me in the back to be ungrateful. Because I feel like when you're ungrateful to somebody, or you're being an opportunist, using somebody, and they don't know that, it's more painful because it's more for a longer duration of time. You can use somebody for years and that person don't know. It takes me one time for you to stab me in the back, and it's a wrap. You won't get a chance to do it again. So it's messed up at times, you know what I'm saying? Like how people will do you, and it's like, you continue to be yourself. Continue to show love. Don't let nobody dictate, because at the end of the day, we walk our own stairway up to heaven. And God ain't try to hear those excuses of, oh, well, I did this because this person did this to me. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't say turn the cheek, but we have to have a little bit more respect for ourselves, to the point, and we can't put people in our circle that don't have respect for you. You got respect for yourself. You can't help but put yourself around people that have respect for you as well, because I'm not gonna. People know me. They know me. I'm not gonna allow you to disrespect me, but I'm not gonna disrespect you either, because I don't want to get disrespected. Like, I understand accountability. I know if I disrespect you, it's a good chance you might disrespect me back. Now, it's a difference if you don't give a fuck. I could not give a damn and it get to that point when I'm like, I'm going to disrespect you. And I want that disrespect back. That's when it's up. But on a regular day, that's when I was younger, on a regular day, like, a person want to get out, go out on the streets, get back home safely. They want to just sit back and relax with the people that they love. I have to worry about people trying to use them or get over. Like, we just have to be, as grown ups, we have to take accountability, be grown ups. You feel me? People love to say they grown. Oh, you can't tell me what to do. I'm grown. I make my own decisions. Then the decisions that you make, stand by it then. Because again, you tell me something I did wrong to you, and you was wrong. That you did. You tell me something that I did wrong to you. I might not think that I'm wrong, but if I respect you enough, I'm going to apologize because I respect you enough. I respect your feelings enough. Even if I don't think that I did anything purposely, my intentions wasn't that, but the actions happened. You don't like that, for sure. I'm gonna apologize. It's called accountability, man. Because once I apologize, then what? My bad. I put my foot on your couch. Now, once you continue to go on after I apologize for it, then now it's different. Now it's different. Now it's a situation that we ain't got nothing to do. Like, now you're making it more than that. Because after I apologize, it says, apologize it quick, or just, telling the person, like, my bad, I apologize, and getting it. It's a quick way to just shut it down, let it go, be done with it. Because that's what I'm on. Like, let's be done with it. I ain't got time for y'all to, like, continue to, like, harp on something. But a lot of times, all right, big dog. A lot of times, we're arguing the intentions instead of the action. And with that, understand why you're going to argue. You're not going to tell me that what you saw I did, you know why I did it. Just think about it. You're not going to tell me what you saw I did that you know why I did it. And that's what we'll be arguing. And the other person is arguing, looking like, why the fuck are you arguing with me, man? I just seen what you did. You just put your foot on my couch. Why are you arguing the fact that you just put your foot on my couch? I saw you do it. Nah, they know they did it. They argue their intentions because somehow you're coming off in a way that you're making it more than that. So that's why I always say I'm a habitual boundary setter. And I'm going to wrap it up a little bit. I'm a habitual boundary setter. What that means is it might be even irritating to some people. But I don't care, because if you don't like it, then you won't come around me. And then I that's good. That'll weave the people that I don't need around me. Like, if you do something I don't like, I'm going to tell you the first time you do it. But I'm going to say it politely, though. I'm not going to be rude to you like you knew that I didn't like that. No, I'm going to tell you politely, like, bro, I don't like that. Da, 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 da. And hopefully you have enough respect for me because we're together, we're around each other, that I didn't raise my voice, yell at you, come at you rude. I came at you politely. You just, like, real quick check yourself, like, oh, I get it. It should be like that with everybody. Everybody should have boundaries. What you can do to this person, you should be able to always do that person. Everybody got their own relationships. I got homies I can slap box with. I got homies that I can't slap box with. I've never slap boxed with. We don't even get out like that. So, you got to understand that. So with that being said, you have to, like, realize that if you allow somebody to do something over and over and over again, but you don't like it, but you allow them to do it, and you just let it build up, and then sooner or later it's going to get to you. Or it might not even be that. You might be talking about something else. Y'all mad about you and homie and mad about some other shit. Like, maybe he didn't have enough money to piece about a bottle or something with y'all, like, or pay, like, or whatever. You be like, man, dang, you ain't got no money to piece about a bottle, man. You always tripping, man. And you always put your foot on my couch, nigga. Shit. He like, damn. I always kick up, put my foot on your couch, man. You ain't never told me that you didn't like that. Shit, man, you should already know I don't like that, man. Do I go to your house and put my foot on your couch? Nah, I wouldn't let you. And if you try, that'll be the last time you have your hands on that butter soft, your feet on that butter soft. So just get what I'm saying. In a nutshell, man, take accountability for the things that you do in life. Things that happen in life ain't your fault. Everything that happened in life ain't your fault. But that's what I was saying earlier. Life is poker, not chess. You can't help but tell the cards that life is going to give you. So you can still win with nothing, with two pair. You got to go outside every day with that. You know what I'm saying? If you let life just beat you up, it's going to continue to beat you up. Life don't got no emotion. They don't care. Life outside, like, nigga, what's happening? Square up. Life, like, square up. Square up. Either you gonna let life hit you, or you gonna start bobbing and weeping and ducking with life and fucking life back up. But if you don't fuck life back up, life is gonna whoop your ass every day when you come outside. And if you don't come outside, it's gonna come inside and whoop your ass. Anyway, man, I appreciate y'all letting me talk to y'all. Man, if y'all like what I was talking about, man, share whatever, chop it up, put certain things that you like about it. Tell me in the feedback in the comment section what you think, or if you think it's 100. You feel me? Give me a 100 if you think it's 100. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that's been checking out my channel, my blog. You know what I'm saying? Shit is starting to grow. Life is getting better for me. 2022. Good. I got a great job. I just got a great job, YouTube family, that I've been trying to get for a while, and it's life-changing money. So I'm coming in to January 22nd, 2022, with more ambitions in life than I've ever had before. And all I want to do is conquer them and get them right. You know what I'm saying? And the endeavors that I have, it's not to work for nobody. But sometimes you got to use certain things that you have. Be opportunist. I'm taking this opportunity and I'm going to use it. But it's a give. I'm going to work as hard as I can. And they're going to give me good money back in return. But I know I'm doing it, though. Anyway, MOSESDA, great one.